Hey everybody, hope you're all having a good day. The Aided Reginnn Attuned Timerra revival banners now live. So let's go for units, and then I'll mention what the next phone unit is going to be. So first off, we have Aided Reginnn. So for anyone who's not familiar, Aided units have a Aided essence when you summon them. You can give it to a unit to give them +1 on their stats and access to a special sort of accessory. And in Reginn's case, it's a little bot to your left. Alright, Dagger Wayfinder. As you can point out here. So yeah. Dagger Wayfinder. A cell switch trigger hero -1. And it was Kondo distance +2, max 5. Through turns 1 to 4. Obviously, Kondo is attack, that attack skill. In case distance, it's basically the spaces. That's used from start position to end position, basically. And then +2, so I do that. And then for returns 1 to 4 for allies from free with comm center of her, grants attack speed +4, and also if allies attack and trigger ally special, grants kill count -1 to the ally before the first attack. Then at the start count of HP is 20% or above. Grants the most attack speed defense is equal to 5 plus the number of allies from free with comm center of her times 3. The maximum is 14. Deals damage equal to 20% of her speed. This is exclusive air effect specials. And the foe's first attack is reduced by 40%. Obviously, first attack means first strike, and for effects to say attack twice, it's first and second. And also, when special triggers, neutralize foes reduce damage by X% effect by non-special skills. This is also exclusive air effect specials. When they launch air effect specials. Sayer's Burst boosts damage by 50% of her speed, and then calculates the damage using lower the foe's defense or res when the special triggers. For turns 1 to 4, grants Coin -2 to her before her first attack, and grants special Coin -2 to her for her first follow-up attack. Then if her or foe's special is ready or triggers before turns during combat, the foe's next attack is reduced by 40%. Then attack speed excel. Each your opponent needs to comment after moving to a different space. Attack speed +6, and then attack speed +X to her during combat. This X is calculated from the number of spaces from start position to aim position on whoever initiates the combat. The maximum is 4. And also, if she initiates combat, reduce damage of foe's attack by X times 3. The X is still the same, by the way. And if foe's attack triggers foe's special, reduce damage dealt to her by X times 3. It is the exact same X. So basically, everything is just here from number of space from start position to end position on the resistance combat, max 4. Flowguard 4. It changes combat, inflicts speed defense -4 on foe, neutralize effects guarantees foe's wild attack and prevents serves, and inflicts coin count -1 on the foe per attack during combat. Has splice on stack, and if foe's attack triggers foe's special, inflicts coin count +1 on the foe before their first attack. This will never exceed their maximum coin count value. And then Shadow Shift 4. When Kondo triggers, this enables her to use reposition on an ally. This is not treated as an assist skill, and if effects similar are activated, this will not trigger. And if she's from free speed as an ally, attack speed defense is +3 to her, and heals 7 HP to her after combat. And the reposition is, with the range 1, its ally moves to the opposite side of her. So if they're on the left side, they move to the right, and vice versa. Then we have Attuned Timerra. Attuned units have that special skill at the bottom. For Timerra, we'll talk about that. We'll go over time post echo. They have 1 free skill inheritance to any unit, but once you use it the second time, the unit is gone. That's her spear. It starts with trigger -1, and she can counter attack regardless of foe range. If foe range is 1, cannot move through space at to her, and then if foe range is 2, cannot move through space within 2 spaces of her. If the foe has passed, then that doesn't work. For allies in free spaces of her, grants speed defense +4 during combat. And also, when foe's attack triggers foe's special, reduce damage of foe's attack by 10 during that ally's combat. Then, if she's free space an ally, grants foe's her attack speed defense is equal to 5 plus 15% of her defense at the start of combat. Neutralize foe's bonuses from skills like 45, etc. during combat. And also, if foe's attack triggers foe's special, reduce damage of foe's attack by 10. That's me. Sandstorm, unique to yourself. Boosts damage by 80% of her defense, and calculate damage using 150% of her defense instead of the value of her attack when special triggers. Then reduce damage from attacks by a percentage equal to 40 minus the current equivalent count value times 10 during combat. And then if she has defensive foe, decreases the speed necessary for her to make a follow attack by X% and increases the speed difference necessary for the foe to make a follow attack by X during combat. This acts as the difference between the defense stats max 10. So, for example, if the speed difference necessary increases by 10, speed must be 15 or more than the foe speed in order to make a follow attack. This works with similar skills. I think you can't get it. Anyway, speed defense 4. If she changes to combat, if she increases speed as an ally, speed defense plus 7 to her during combat, and if her special is ready or triggers before during combat, deals an additional slight damage. Although this damage increase is excluding her effect specials, damage damage to the foe during combat heals 7 HP to her. Even though damage is dealt, this still triggers. Let's heals. The Gold's Fair attack -5 of the foe during combat. If her max current value is 3 or lower or above, and her attack can trigger from her special, or if foe's attack can trigger her special, reduce the percentage of her non-special reduced damage to action skill by 50%, excluding artifact specials. Reduce damage foe's attack by 20% of the greater of her defensive res, excluding artifact specials. And grant special can come -2 before the foe's first attack during combat. And then during combat, if maximum current value is 3 or above, and her attack can trigger her special. When special triggers, deals damage equal to 20% of the greater of her defensive res, excluding her specials. And neutralize reduces the X% effect by foe's non-special skills. This excludes artifact specials. And then during combat, if foe's attack can trigger her special, when the special triggers, her next attack deals damage equal to 20% of the greater of her defensive res, and neutralizes the reduced X% effect skill by foe's non-special non-damage skill. Resets it in combat. There's a kind of a lot of workaround. It's a weird skill. I've never fully understood it myself, but Barely 4. For allies when 2 speeds of her, restores X HP to the ally as their combat begins. This triggers after effects that deal damage as combat begins. If the ally's defense is greater than the foe's defense, the X is 20% of the ally's max HP, plus the difference between the stats times 4. Otherwise, the X is 20% of the ally's max HP. Max is 40. Of the ally's HP, plus damage dealt to ally as combat begins. Highest 5 attack. Then for allies when 2 speeds of her, grants its defense plus 4 and reduces the effect of deep wound by 50%. Deep wound just locks away healing, but obviously with this kind of reduced HS 50% then if she's when 2 speeds an ally, restores X HP to her as combat begins. This also triggers after combat damage, and if after combat damage at the beginning of the combat is triggered, if her defense is greater than the foe's defense, the X is 20% of her max HP, plus the difference is times 4. Otherwise, X is 20% of her max HP. It's the sort of same effect, basically. And she's using 2 speeds of an ally, grants defense plus 4, and deep wound, and reduces the effect deep wound by 50%. So yeah. And then Time Pulse Echo. As the turn begin, at the start of turn, if the current value is maximum, grants current -1. After the combat, if it goes to maximum value, you do that again. I hope that made sense. Then we have Forgato, Sentinel Bow. Itself, trigger, current -1, effect against flying foes. If finishes combat or foe triggers 2, foe cannot trigger specials during combat or if specials. This excludes Roker, because Roker is a post-battle effect. Then if finishes combat or foe triggers 2, grants most of his attack speed defense res equal to 5 plus 15% of his speed at the start of combat. Then reduce the percentage of foes non-special reduced type X% skill by 50%. Excluding effect specials. Obviously, if they're stealing off stats, then that's less effective. Neutralize effects that guarantees foe's whole attack and defenses. And the foe's first attack is reduced by 70%. And then his next attack deals damage equal to the total damage reduced by foe's first attack. And this is by any source, including other skills, and this resets at the end of combat. Luna treats foe's defense and res as it is reduced by 50% during combat. Player Sparrow, if he is combat, he deals 7 damage to the foe as combat begins. Effects that reduce damage during the combat do not apply. And full HP will never reduce by roll 1. Gains attack speed plus 7, and then during combat, then applies the Fine Flame on 5 spaces lined center of the foe spaces oriented from left and right based on the direction he is facing. So yes, you can have it diagonally or horizontally if you want. That's for 1 turn of combat. The Fine Flame, its effect is extra difficult terrain with foes ranged at 2, which says he just gives him an extra 1 movement on that space, causes extra 1 movement. Obviously doesn't work. 2 allies, you cannot be slowed by terrain. To start a combat, deal 7 damage, never use below 1, and also deal 7 damage at the start of turn. Only 1 Divine Flame per map, so if a new effect gets applied on the space that already have one, the new one overrides the other one. Speed defense transform, it was counter marine plus minimum 1. So yeah, you can't know that one. It's just whatever his movement space is left. It'll always be 1. Then speed defense minus 4 on the foe during combat, and deals plus 10 damage when special triggers before combat. And our last one is marine. No 4 stars, sorry. 12 blade. Says but your current class 1. If you realize this skill, like reposition self allows used by her or targets her, grants reduce the percentage of foes non-special percentage action skill by 50% during combat. Extraordinary specials. And bonus doubler to both her and target ally. I'm sorry, to her and that ally. I should probably reword that. For the turn. For a turn. If you realize this skill is used by her, she gets another action once per turn. And then if she is counted Orphan 2 space of an ally, grants both her attack speed defense rates equal to 5 plus the number of allies from Fury to come center of her times 3, max 14. Neutralize effects that guarantees foes' fall attack and prevents hers. And reduces damage from foes' first attack by number of bonus effects active on her, exclusive stat bonuses, times 3 during combat. So say that bonus doubler and the reduced that it's effective here. And we already know a bit further. Bonus doubler is grants bonus attack speed defense rates equal to their current bonus basically. So say if an attack has plus 6 and speed happens to have plus 5, you get an additional plus 6 in attack and plus 5 in speed. The stats calculate independently. And those are just, any effects the last 1 turn. Repositioned, target ally moves to the opposite of her. We're covered already. Speed defense link 4. If it a skill like reposition, shove, pivot, etc. is used by her or targets her, defense rest plus 6. Sorry, defense and speed plus 6 and counter 1 is granted to both her and an ally for the turn. Then attack speed minus 4 on the foe, and she deals plus X damage during combat. The X is the highest total speed plus defense bonus among her and allies with the counter 1 effect active. Extraordinary specials. And then even the attack wave N at the start turn, attack plus 6 to her and allies when 2 speed over 1 turn. And if her attack is equal or greater than full attack minus 5, she deals plus 5 damage during combat, excluding her specials. And also, if she deals damage to the foe during combat, heals HP 5 HP to her, if no damage itself. As during even number turns, attack plus 6 during combat. So yeah, that's about it. So best luck in your summons. I'm only missing 2 units in this one, so we can kind of go from there. I already have Tamina and I have Regain, so it's just Marine. Bottom line, we'll cover obviously the Fortune Lost back, and the other footing for your next Fortune Bond. Oh, Sharon, wrong 5-star. Attuned Micaiah, Rearmed Stuff, and more. Then you have the Choose Your Legends banner from last year. Aided Dagger, Rearmed Marine, and Rearmed Pisasi, and Attuned. I think it's Attuned Lilina. That's your 4 banners. It's to pick from for this voting one. Other than that, that's about it. Best luck in your summons and your votes. I'll see you next time.